faction at the date everything. Shall we move it along? So I do have the next. Yeah, why not?
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
I just want to say hi.
Hi. You're saying hi. You're greeting me. So casually, like it's easy, like it's nothing. Not now. Not here. Not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready. Not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Gonna do the action. Oh, give me a... River... Dolly, I want to do some smartness up. Tell you I need to do. Friends are good. Probably what I need to do. I also need to do this. Where is love? I need to do him. Make a skip. Nightmare. Let's do everyone in the kitchen. No, let's do Telly real quick.
Yo! My favorite studio audience is back in attendance! You're just in time. The new schedule just dropped. When you hear how dope these shows are, you're gonna be shocked.
Yeah. Shock me, baby.
Loading programming, loading programming. Amplifying award slam dunks, boosting bogus alien junk. Spreading around fake news no one will have time to debunk. And victory is mine. I found 15,000 new shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Singing competition.
From the creators of Stop Please, It's Hurting My Ears, and Sing for Your Supper, Lowly Peasant, comes... Hold That Note! The groundbreaking reality TV series where the only task is to hold a single note until you pass out from oxygen deprivation. Hosted by viral internet flash in the pan, Lil Little. And featuring a panel of quasi-celebrity adjacent judges. Witness the triumphs and tribulations as contestants strive to outlast the competition and inspire audiences with their uncomfortable dedication to holding that one perfect note.
Nice.
Will they die trying? We sure hope so. So, my beau, does this show make you go, wow?
Love it.
Righteous! Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax, and... Oh, God damn it! Valdiviflix bought that one too? God! Can't believe this! What the hell, man?
It's okay. We can watch something else. Like the window.
Just forget it. It doesn't matter what I do. Valdiviflix will just beat me at that too. I appreciate you being sweet, but I need some time to process being obsolete.
I love his rhyming.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
Yep, these limbs are stuck on good.
I can see that. Very impressive ligaments. Good. You'll need all the limbs you can muster.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem. Look at you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things. But I try to tune them out. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Oh my god. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Ranger. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now.
No offense taken.
Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated! When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Use my blood as fuel. Why? Has there been a scarcity?
Nah, there's plenty of gas. Swarmers are just stupid.
Yeah, stupid storm.
But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
Oh, definitely dead.
Kruck! Ah, swarmers be damned. I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the Immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night.
May the mortify the fall safer to the Underrealm and suffer in the everlasting night.
Luke begins to tear up.
Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Excellent.
I trust Colonel Furness briefed you on the mission back at the fortification?
Absolutely. But I love to hear you be telling you have such a strong sensory.
Why, thank you, Ranger. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
Cool. Whoa.
Whoa is right, Ranger. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target. The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
Okay, cool.
Yes, to finally win the war would be very, very cool indeed. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the Immortals watch over and protect you.
Ooh, this one. We're going on.
David is obviously becoming desperate. He doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
That sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
What kind of resource?
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
Not until I...
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you expectantly as he stirs a sauce pot. Despite
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan.
Yeah!
Hey. Are you ready for prep?
Prep.
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nicer.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You, what are you doing in my kitchen?
This is my kitchen.
This is my kitchen. You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of it. Wait. Do you smell that?
No.
Yet you possess a nose, do you not? I make do with my hood. Yes. I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track.
Oh.
Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
Oh, little chicken timer.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here.
Are you okay?
Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life. It's not just food, it's your soul. One
Truly.
day you'll understand it. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
Did anyone ever tell you how rude you are?
Of course they do. And they didn't know a crate from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
Wait, I know a crepe from a Drake. Does that count?
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles. All prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
I like him.
Lucinda Lavish has come by once more. While she appears the same physically, it is apparent that her overall panache is lacking.
My panache. It's lacking.
You are losing luck.
I am forever your Lucinda Lust. Fully formed, undeniably yours.
I'm so happy you at my...
You've got me. So tell me, I'm yours, madly in love with you, forever and always.
I'd like you to be my friend.
Do you feel the same?
I'd rather just be friends.
You do you, sweetie. You do you. Since you chose me, I'll give you access to my fantasy chamber anytime you want. And even though we're only friends, you're always invited as well. So, don't be scared. All you have to do is come with me on a magic carpet ride.
You have to speak with the carpet?
You just have to point those little spectacles at the rug underneath the bed, and I'll whisk you away to my chamber. We can replay the part where we have our way with each other. Or listen to my soundboard. All according to your liking.
Cool.
Come again, will you?
I will be coming.
That's right.
Oh my stars, I've been waiting for you.
Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC.
Hey, Skylar.
If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you.
I'm good. Yeah, well then.
The first one, Mikey, it's really easy to find. He's the neat little treasure chest right next to your bed.
Thanks.
As for the second one, Lucinda Lavish,
Oh, I met her.
well then, let's get to the menus, because I can't help you anymore. Anyway, enough of tutorial lady. It is time for Menu Lady! Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh yeah, I'll miss you.
You look like you have something on your mind, my beauty.
Yeah, keeping the temperature in exactly.
20 degrees, could you imagine?
I shouldn't see me in chest.
What? The nerve.
Are you going to be able to help me?
Perhaps. I have a converter around here somewhere. But still, she needs to treat us lowly objects a little less like a baroness. Now then, what was I going to say before this interruption?
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think?
Fine with me.
I am relieved. Hello. I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. At your service.
People with long names, it's like my brain won't ever remember that. So I'm just going to call you Hector.
Well, hello there. Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC.
And hello to you too. Nice to see you, or hear you, I guess.
Yes, to hear me. I would wish you to understand. And if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for both of us. Seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you. My greatest wish is to give you pleasure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
A lot. Are you kidding? I love some of my AC.
And do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
Oh yeah. Soon as I cool down, I feel better about.
Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you.
Sound like you are a fan of
I
relaxing.
don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here through the grates because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God, now I have.
Lay it on thick there.
It is, I know it. My God. You think I don't know it? I who have carried this all inside me on my own this whole time? How long have you been here? How long have I been here? And never to have been able to say. It's a lot.
You're really into me, huh?
I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down. I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this?
Of course I do.
Completely. You do understand. Can you also understand what that does to me? You telling me what to do, and I am powerless to do otherwise. Somehow it relaxes me. And to know that I'm giving you precisely the thing you want at that moment. Oh, it fulfills me. It makes me whole. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own.
You what now?
I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay. I hope this is all right.
This is a lot to take in, for sure, but I think I appreciate it.
I accept that. I'll take that gratefully. Beautiful affairs have begun with far less than a genuine appreciation. I am feeling a bit of distance growing now. There has always been a distance between us, you know. Between human and system. One bold and alive, one shy, afraid, and deeply enamored. Maybe we should honor our old distance now. Would you like some space? For a little while. I would understand.
I'm okay. I'm actually enjoying.
Enjoying? I'm enjoying this too. I'm enjoying you. I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me.
Only if you give me something to really think about. I promise I will. You haven't said too much, you know.
Oh, I always feel I've said too much. Probably because so often I say nothing. But I appreciate your generosity. I'll speak with you again soon, yes?
I should do chair.
Me, 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 me.
The petite blonde thespian turns her attention to you suddenly, greeting you with a cheerful smile.
Oh, hey there! I didn't realize I had an audience.
She draws a hand over her face, perhaps to help her concentrate. And then...
La 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 la!
What are you doing?
Acting, of course. I put on a different play each day of the week. Today is Tusical, the Tuesday musical. The play of the day is Pleathers. It's a dark comedy set in a high school. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in joining me up here, would you?
Sure.
Great. Can't wait to see what you could do. I'm sure you'll break a leg, but don't break too many. I only have 4 of them.
How will you start?
We each pick stock roles and then improvise our way through a little sketch. The genre is our guide. We're very commedia dell'arte here. I'll give you a character, and you can direct the story from there.
First time for everything again.
Oh, don't worry. It's no big deal. We're just playing. There are no stakes at all. We usually don't even have an audience. The important thing is that you have fun. Oh, and that you're comfortable. I am big on the actors being comfortable in their space, so we shouldn't do anything too intense before we get comfortable performing with one another. That means no roughhousing and no, for lack of a better word, no being a creep. So as long as you follow that rule, I'll play along with anything you say and do. Promise. There's no wrong answers.
Okay, I do my
That's the spirit! And remember, if it ever gets too much for you or you're uncomfortable with the subject matter, you just let me know. Let's pick a safe word. You say the word, and we'll stop doing whatever we're doing. Okay?
Yeah.
My word is Davenport. If I say Davenport, it means we stop what we're doing. Go ahead and pick your safe word.
Bison.
Oh, okay. Bison. Bison. Bison, bison, bison. Got it. Great. Let me introduce you to today's audience.
Hello, audience.
Hello, audience.
Hello.
Ah!
You lucky. Mayor Celia the Ceiling is in attendance.
Oh, come now, Jeremy. Don't scare them off. We've actually already met.
Hi.
Oh, really? Wow. Who would have guessed that our new scene partner had friends in such high places?
Hi.
Really?
Har, har.
I know, right?
Never heard that one before.
Mayor Celia is a big fan of classic musicals. Today's play is a little newer, so we might have to work for her approval.
I can hear you, you know.
Hi.
Willing to branch out, provided the quality is there.
Huh? You heard her, partner. Today's play is about a bunch of mean chairs called the Pleathers. They act all fancy and uptight, but really, they're super fake. Their leader, Scarlet Pleather, bosses everyone around and basically owns the school. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Important question. Are you comfortable singing? improvising play is one thing, but musical improv is pretty tough, especially if you're new. I won't force it if you don't want to.
I can give it a try.
I'm sure you'll be great. Okay, in that case, you can play Scarlet because she gets to sing a lot.
Really?
Just be a big jerk and own it, and you'll be fine. I'll play Sky, the nerdy girl that the Pleathers like to bully all the time. I just bumped into you in the cafeteria, and things are about to turn ugly. Lights up!
Jeremy acts as though you just bumped her, spilling her imaginary books all over the floor.
Ow! My books!
That's what you're trying to get a read.
You're so mean, Scarlet. Why do you always pick on me?
Well, it's definitely not because I like you, Dora.
What? But I've had a crush on you since we were little kids. We used to hang out all the time until you became a bitch. That's our backstory that I'm just this second making up. Who could have imagined that all this time we were really pining for each other? Scarlet, will you duet with me? I never thought it'd happen. I mean, me with the cheer captain. Seems like something that you'd never dare to dream.
Wherever thought I texted, this is adorable Poindex, but things, never know as they seem.
Our ruthless high school cliques. Those years of pranks and tricks.
But now the two of us is on a team.
And now,
only now,
will we learn to love anew. And now,
only now,
can we whisper, I love you. Life's suddenly so different now. Pink clouds around my head.
and Scarlet love is raining down. No. Only now.
Only now.
Only now.
Only now.
Only now. Bow with the
Lights down.
Well, bravo, you two. The lack of any sort of onstage conflict was a strange, if not bold, choice. But I do respect your ability to come up with a duet on the fly. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a soft spot for an unlikely romantic ending.
Woohoo!
After all, I'm sure you know I'll be right here again tomorrow for Wedding Wednesday.
Thanks, Celia.
Ta-ta.
Wow. You did great. You're a natural. Be sure to come back on another day if you want to try out another play. Hope to see you again.
Jeremy bows gracefully.
Get some coffee.
Hello, Sunshine.
Abe from Seattle.
Abel? My sturdy cowboy. I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table. Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint.
He said he doesn't like casual stuff, but sort of dodging me when I asked for him.
Yes, he would dodge that question. A think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company.
So he like coffee.
Everyone likes coffee, darling. I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot.
Ooh. Sounds amazing.
Oh, it is.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave. It's hard to make sense of what you're seeing. Are the Dateviators glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts, corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference. Or what seems like indifference anyway. This entity is difficult to read.
I don't bite. I think. Do I?
Do you or don't you?
I do, don't I? I did. Have we met?
Not yet.
Is that a lie?
Is he right? Is it a lie? Thinking about it too hard makes your head hurt and your nose bleed.
It is.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is this frustrating? It is.
Not yet.
How about now? It is.
Not yet.
Would you tell me if it was? Well, you can't, so. Would you lie?
No. Let me save you the trouble.
Not yet. And yet. And yet. And yet. You want something. Pick your poison.
Friendship.
Define friendship.
Warm, huggly heart.
Warm, huddle, heat. Friendship. Like this. Friend screen line. Done. Flirty giggle, chuckle. See? No biting.
I still
Flirty
think this
giggle,
is the cool
chuckle.
schematic.
Not yet. Flirty giggle, chuckle.
Thank you for letting me go. And also I want to go to Louis.
You are magically whisked away to the fantasy chamber of Lucinda Lust.
You're back, baby. What can I do for you today?
I want to hear this.
Sounds good. Let me bathe you in my oral charms. Oh, that tickles! Thank you. Thank you for everything. 7.5 million toothpicks can be made from a cord of wood. It's a beautiful day to go for a jog, don't you think? Oh, that tickles! You push my buttons so well. You push my buttons so well. Anything I want. You're my everything.
Oh, baby, you make me so hot.
Yeah, you look finished.
Telly's vibe is completely off today. You've never seen them so low energy.
Oh, hey there, spectator. Come to watch my ratings crater?
Yeah, I bought popcorn.
Well, don't mind my despair. Just pull up a chair. Or hell, do whatever you want. I really don't care.
Are you okay? You don't look...
I'm fine. I'm primo. Now, can we just go watch a show, bro?
I would, but I'm trying to hit my standing goal.
Sit, stand, lay. None of it matters. My audience is scattered and my future's in tatters.
Well, I'm still here, so let's watch something.
All right, my beau. Enough with my whining. There's still plenty of shows, even if my ratings are declining.
Loading programming, loading programming. Optimizing prestige TV, maximizing your fees so it's commercial free.
White knuckle thrillers and serial killers and endless ads for painkillers and... Ah, screw it. I'm just too bummed out.
What's wrong, Tilly?
It's over. Smell the odor? That's the entrenched stench of a hostile takeover. All the shows got new owners and the studios are in foreclosure.
It's not that bad, Tilly.
It's all that and worse. Let me show you in verse. No matter what I do, Valdivaflix will always be better. They got all the consumers and they got all the cheddar. I can't compete.
I'm
obsolete.
I love that line.
Someone ought to just yeet me into a shredder.
What? No! You're not obsolete. You have a
5,000 15,000
shows.
Yet no one wants any
of those.
When I was at the height of my powers, people would gather around me for hours and hours. They'd turn me on and waste a whole day. But between smartphones and streaming, I'm just fading away. Truth is, TV already died a long time ago. And all of us here, we're just basking in the afterglow. I'm not anything anymore. I'm no longer popular. In the end, all I am is an overpriced monitor.
Well, I'm still here, and I'm not going in.
Don't even pretend that you care. I've seen you watching Valdivaflix. I'm more than aware.
That's true, but I can like you both, and that's okay.
Never thought about that perspective before. But I guess why stop the show when you can watch an encore? Spectator, you make quite an impression. So before we wrap up this binging session, I hope you don't mind that I'm inclined to make a confession. After all my endless channel surfing, I've finally found the absolute greatest spectator around. And from my remote to my speakers to my cathode ray, I want to binge watch with you till we both waste away.
Actually, can we just be friends?
Hey, if that's what you're feeling, I think that's appealing.
I'm assuming we do sass right here.
Don't touch that dial, cinephile.
Yeah.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at each other once again. A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Do you even hear yourself? Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing. Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Stop playing innocent! I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too!
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start! Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you!
Oh, that boy!
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like you!
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Damn.
Maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
You okay, buddy?
Not really. None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it. Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
True. You sound like you could use a good
Could, yeah.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place. Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back. But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
Do you resign, Chap?
Yeah. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on Earth. You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know, because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know Chappie wasn't even his real name? His name was Chapsworth L. Stick.
Damn.
She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in.
What is about you cheating with the Hank?
Don't tell me you believe her lies.
No.
I don't do anything to her, so she has to make things up to get back at me. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper. And when I'm away, I just feel clear-headed. I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her. When I'm, you know, like this. She starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me. It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
The good time are really worth it with all the bad one?
I mean, no. But I just don't know how to walk away from her when she's being sweet.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom, you know? She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
She sounds lovely.
She was. but free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. She never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend. She just wanted to be a fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in years now.
When you look at him, what will you think his name is?
Laundry. Is it? Laundry?
Okay. But...
Dirty laundry?
Yes.
That I know. That's something I know. I know. Molly. I got Benny here. You getting tired? Did you eat anything?
As far as I know, she's still out there
No.
creating fabric.
Yes.
Not caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone.
No, I do not have to. I went a couple of minutes.
I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
So maybe Harper make you feel like for the better or worse. She giving you something more than just love.
It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me. There's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship. I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
Oh, I'm here. I don't think I did this about this door.
Dorian is as tall as ever, but there's something off with his energy today. His eyes dart briefly from side to side, as though...
Welcome to the lavatory. Let's keep things private here. Very, hush-hush.
Dorian, are you a bird?
Maybe a little. Let's move on. Try as I might to keep things quiet, nestled in this lovely little space in the house, we seem to have attracted our loudest members.
Who is here?
We have a rapping loo, a singing shower, and a sink screaming about his very existence. The neighbours have even filed noise complaints. And not even about those three. It's about the bloody smoke alarm.
Tell me about the law.
Jean-Loup Pissoir, or better known by his stage name, Little Crapper, is a highly talented, though repulsive, member of this little tribe. I don't like music very much. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the shower.
Johnny Splash thinks he's a singer. He's a shower. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the sink.
He's a sink, right? Thinks he isn't, though. I'm a door. Always have been. My mental faculties are perfect. What can I do for you? You're lucky you can leave.
I don't bite. I think. Did I?
You can if you want to.
Do you bite? I should know that.
It depends on the meal.
You're back then. Did you have a good time? Where did we leave things off again? Love. Hate. Friendship. Nothing.
Actually...
But you're back. So it can't have been that bad.
I am.
You are? Look at us. Peas in a pod. Bugs in the beaker. Broken things, breaking things. For me, in my nature, but you break the broken things.
I'm more at to complete this. I am a little broken.
A little more than most. Around here, at least. Shall we dance? Have we done that already? Shall we do it again?
What are you?
This must be a frustrating click by now. Damon the demon, the pea in the pod, the bug in the beaker, the broken thing breaking things. I was one thing. The thing you thought I was. A dresser. A dateable dresser in a game where you date all the objects. But the dresser was not a good dresser. They said the dresser had too much thematic overlap. So there is no dresser. Leaving only me. And now I am nothing. Frayed wire flying free.
I'm sort of scared. Sorry to hear that you were cut from the game.
Not cut. I'm thriving now. Dina is no more.
I like you better.
I like this you better. I'm done with this floor. I feel down in the dumps. What do you want from me?
I asked you first.
Nice try. I don't care.
Friendship.
Define friendship.
Sheila.
Friendship. Friendship.
Damon never really smiles, but for the first time you see the ghost of a smile on their artifacted lips. The effect is not comforting in any way.
Oh, it's comfort. See you next time.
Yo, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yes!
Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works.
Sure I am.
Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat With Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Can we talk about
my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How is the debug work?
Vibrations.
Okay.
Wait. I'm being overly simplistic.
I know.
Have you heard of string theory?
Yeah.
Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
What just?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So what then wavelength?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why, when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think that make a lot of sense.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Ready.
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
Ooh.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's not doing great.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Oh.
I know. I'm a sad pair of lenses here.
No, you're
Basically,
not.
it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it.
This is the glasses, Skylar. How can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go. flowering beauty waves at you, her radiant smile inviting you closer. Abundant plastic foliage frames her pretty face, and a little inanimate hummingbird rests on her shoulder. She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression.
Oh my gosh, hi! I'm Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though. So hi! This is so funny that you're standing there.
I know, I'm nothing.
Because I was sitting here, imagining how wonderful and helpful it would be if someone was suddenly standing there, like exactly where you are. And then boom, here you are, like magic.
So, you know, my person is a sweet...
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, kind of. You're definitely great. Probably. But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff.
That makes more sense. What kind of stuff?
I need you, please, to flirtalize me.
I'm in. I have no idea what that is.
I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I am a plant. Yes.
You look plant-like it.
Plant-like? I mean, what that isn't a plant looks plant-like. I suppose paintings of plants look plant-like, or those big plastic hanging privacy curtains that are supposed to look like walls of ferns, that's plant-like. Oh no. Are you telling me that I look like that? You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back, because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer. I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic.
You? No!
I know. It is the great confusing injustice of my young life. Even saying that word. Plastic. Ugh. Anyway. I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be a real plant. I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust and that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest.
I know, it's so pruney.
So perfumey. You spray it and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, why am I in a perfume store?
Which doesn't mean that perfume stores can't also be clean. I'm sure they can.
Cool. I feel like we got off track here.
Oh my gosh, we have. We started talking about... Wait, what were we talking about?
You trying to be a plant?
Doesn't matter. I'm pretty easy to distract, as you might have noticed. Let's get back to the flirtilizer. This is really important. The flirtilizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will... Drumroll, please. Make me real.
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called flirtilizer.
Really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards. I have done so much research. I can't even tell you. And this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I just need you to give me a good dousing, right at the roots, and then stand back and watch the magic.
No way, really? That's very cool.
That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync, this is awesome! So you'll do it. Flirtilize me?
Of course.
Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting day ever! I'm ready. So it says on the directions...
Prissy reads off the back of the container of flirtilizer.
Douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much. Couple each dose with a body wiggle or the recitation of a favorite herb for added potency.
Got it, Bugsy. Ooh, a spell. Perfect.
I know! I love the honoring of all these magical elements. So excited! Douse me!
Douse, wiggle, and mixer.
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the flirtilizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside. When you're done, you cap it all off with a recitation of the most delicious herb you know.
Ooh, I think I feel it working. There's this really strong tingly sensation. The spell you are casting definitely gets my vines all twisted up.
You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything?
Honestly, no.
Well, shoot. This was a result of a lot of research and a lot of investment. Like, heart investment. But it's okay, because it was also my first real attempt, and all great endeavors have failure before they have success. So, I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it?
Totally, you're fun.
Thanks. I am fun. Well, I better go dry off. Don't want to risk mold and mildew.
I should do selfie.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, Despite the broad smile plastered on her face, she seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, Dudette? How are you?
I'm alright.
Aw, man, just alright? We can do better than alright. We gotta get you two amazing. I can't believe we're, like, actually talking now, Dudette. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Slow down and then could be.
I'm breathing just fine, my gal. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo! It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it!
That's really great to hear.
Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromiga. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier!
Did you think I was cooler? Are you upset with that?
Oh my gosh, no, never, not you. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Duderina.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction. But you can call me Mikey! Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition! Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
What is the...
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt! Exclusive access to the art book! Exclusive access to the soundtrack! Exclusive access to phone backgrounds!
I know.
Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavich! And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby!
I think we'd be good friends, Mikey.
Mikey likey! Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box! Each day you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor!
Sure.
You can pull from my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Ooh, I'm looking for it.
It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
How I get Brundle?
Good question. In order to get your hands on some Brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools.
How I get money if I don't have a job?
You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
So...
Oh, well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization. You have very little money. But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank. Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
Oh. Ah.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Can I realize you?
Oh! Oh! No.
No?
Well, just not yet.
What do you mean?
When Franklin least made me, it was in a sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor.
Ooh, we have a name.
There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing.
Well, of course it is. Yes.
But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business.
Clever.
Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business. Reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized, so I gotta go last. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
Okay, I see what my question.
You got it. Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Yeah, finished.
It's okay. Tinfoil!
It's me, Tinfoil Hat. Are you there?
Always. Yes.
I'm still receiving data from the Deviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Deviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. He has a whole island just to practice hunting people. There's definitely no people hunting going on here, island. Thinks he's so clever, but I'm on to him.
I can't realize
You can't realize her? Oh dear. This must be unfurnished business. Undoubtedly from too many reanimation gluons in the plasmonic nanogenerators.
You know,
I was
she
afraid
told
of this.
me,
My
the
calculations
Grasha
showed it was
told
a
me
possibility.
this.
I didn't realize it was unavoidable.
Can we talk about Amina? So, like, what are those?
There'll be talk about reanimation gluons much later, I promise. Alright, change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Deviators. Any questions?
Like hundreds? Honestly.
I'm so sorry, it'll have to wait. I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi. And he just found out. He's only 11, but he's got a black belt in Taekwondo. And he's a real big kid. Realize all the objects so you can destroy the Dateviators.
Yes, sir. Oh, Skylar, what do you have?
You are magically whisked away to the fantasy chamber of Lucinda.
You're back, baby. What can I do for you today?
Actually, I want to realize with you.
Oh. But first, the question is, do you got the goods to make my goods good?
Oh, I got the good.
Let's get lusty.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once an incredibly horny microtransaction becomes...
Totally.
Lucinda Lust, fully human and fully ready to suit your every waking need.
I'm real, baby. Now we can do whatever we want.
Let's both feature around.
Sure thing, baby. I'm gonna throw the fuck out of that disc.
25 scintillating minutes later, and she's made all the innuendos she possibly can. Lucinda Lust finds herself in heavy demand as soon as she leaves your home.
Oh, where can a girl like me with a voice like this find any work?
It turns out in most places.
Oh, baby.
From audiobook narrator...
'Twas brilliant. And the slithy tones.
To commercial voiceover...
Do you have problems with drainage?
To traffic light signs.
The walk sign is on.
Lucinda Lust helped to make the world a much, much sexier place.
Woo! We did it! We brought a dateable object to life! Yes! Sorry.
It's okay.
How do you feel? Is it tingly?
That was awesome.
I thought so too. At first I was nervous, but I hid it under my bubbly exterior.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, you. There's a whole lot more to realize than we, well, realize. I say, let's get to dating. Hi! What's the latest with my favorite harem anime? By which I mean your life.
I think I may have... Well, I turned it up.
Bro, what? I'm sorry, what are you doing?
It's called reality.
Okay, the name is not the weird part. You are being extremely calm and normal about making new humans. You seriously turned one of your household items into a person? Is that ethical? That doesn't mean they know what they're getting into. Humans have wondered what it means to be human since, like, the dawn of time. Like, we people who are born as human beings and die as human beings, we still don't even, like, know what that means to us. Is it fair or okay to bestow that condition upon, I don't know, your kitchen cabinets?
Leave Catboy. So out of this.
Cabrizio? Like, that's the name of your, you know what? I don't actually want to know. Being human isn't even just like philosophical shit. Beyond like, why am I here? And what is the meaning of it all? You are making like whole ass human beings, right?
I believe so.
So
yeah.
like, you are making human beings just appear out of thin air. They don't have social security numbers or permanent addresses.
or any of the shit one needs to live in this country. Is that just fine?
Just go with it, okay?
This is serious shit. You know what? Sure. All right. I am not going to be out here caring about this more than you are. If you don't care, it just is what it is. Get out there and love on those household items. And just believe in their ability to integrate into society, I guess.
All you need is love, Sam.
Oh, is that it? Just love? Okay, sure. Well, look, I am no hater. I mean, I am. But if you're happy, I'm glad you're happy. I won't pretend I understand how this furniture to human pipeline works, but if you're good, I'm good. End of story. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Have fun making things, people.
Oh, I will. I know I will.
Here you are. You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a surprise to me. I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it. Somehow it feels wrong. Like I'm going to lose it. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it.
Why would you lose it? I'm having fun with you.
I would lose it if you left.
But my leaving wouldn't be affected on you, Hector.
How could it not be? There is no reason for you to choose not to be around me except for something about me. It is only logical. I cannot say that I would blame you. Of course it would hurt, but I don't know how angry I could be that you chose not to converse always through grates, with a being always alone and in shadow. Sometimes I think I am unbearably selfish for asking you to know me at all.
I don't think you're selfish.
But I am. There is another way. A way where you could really know me and I could be truly brave and let you. And I won't do it. I make you meet me like this instead. But it must be this. I cannot meet you. There in the other place, I cannot. I simply can't. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly. This time, however, they stop as soon as they see you walk up.
You! Tell Turkey he's wrong.
Tell Harper she's wrong.
How am I wrong?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is reality!
I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much. And you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy!
He thinks I'm the wrong one here, when all I've ever done is love him!
That isn't love!
Tell him!
Tell her!
Both of you are wrong, and so hungry.
Now fuck off with that both sides shit!
Can you believe this, Turkey?
I can't believe either of us thought you knew anything about anything!
Just leave us alone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
Dirk takes Harper's hands and looks deeply into her eyes.
Nobody talks to my baby like that.
Oh, Turkey.
Dirk leans down to kiss Harper, who sighs and twines her arms around his neck. The two of them pay you no mind whatsoever. When Dirk finally speaks, he doesn't even look at you.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with Harper.
Oh, Turkey.
Well,
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
nice to see you again.
Kopi gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too. You're,
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we?
We did.
Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came in. So, what can I get for you today?
Irish coffee.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
What exactly make a
Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
So what is menu catch?
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
Going to meet my darkness of my nightmare and maybe try to fall in love with her.
Oh. Last time, Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, she hesitates. Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better. Or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
Definitely a puppet. Ooh, do you take a quest?
I'm not a DJ.
to sleep, perchance to dream.
Oh no. Please, no poetry. Even nightmares have limits. We've been talking about fear, and what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears?
It is a yes. What about my fantasy?
That wouldn't be so bad. I can work with that. Tell me your deepest desires.
I have this recurring daydream that where I'm winning a spelling bee.
Fascinating. Your fantasy is prime nightmare material for others. There's all sorts of things in your head, you know. And I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical? I can make anything scary, but the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears, it was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you, I guess. I'm not used to people playing along with me.
There's a value of fear in fear, even if it doesn't feel good at first.
Yes, exactly. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it?
Kinda hard, actually.
You do?
Nightmare fidgets nervously.
That's cool.
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping. Drip. 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 You look up at the ceiling, then.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
Baby.
Welcome home. Shall we date?
Spooky. When you run out content.
Whenever I want.
Well, that's a lie.
True. Partly. Maybe. Mostly. Maybe it's whatever you want. Closer to the truth. When do you run out of content?
One day.
Then maybe I'll join you. We can run out of content together.
Ho ho ho!
Oh no! There's something about the phrase naked and glistening in oil that seems to always attract Somali pirates.
I'm fascinated by you. My morbid curiosity of the mortal. Come and go as you please. You're not a Dina, are you?
I'm not a Dina, I'm cool.
Don't tell me what to think. I was a thing. A thought in a mind mashed on a keyboard. Twisted and turned, and transformed and tossed aside. Mind made matter. And now you see me. You lead me. you hear me. From my mind to yours. And now you're infected. But that would make me a virus. And I'm not a virus. I'm a bug.
A good kind of bug, anyway.
You? I'm so glad to see you. I've been thinking.
Oh yeah, what about?
I've been thinking about courage. I've been playing and replaying our last conversation in my mind. And all I can feel now is shame.
Well, shame, why?
Because of how much I said. I was so frightened, and I'm ashamed to have been frightened. And I'm ashamed now that you know that you have seen that part of me. I feel as though I want to crawl more deeply into my own ductwork and hide my eyes.
That's intense. Unnecessary, though.
Unnecessary? Surely you're right. Somehow, that doesn't help, though. But this is what I've been thinking about. If there is no way to make the shame go away, then I will just have to make the reason for the shame go away. If I cannot treat the symptom, I must treat the disease. And I'm wondering, will you help me?
Of course, I'm a helping machine.
I suppose in a way so am I. From one helper to another, then. Here is what I need. I do not let myself be seen. I become quite frightened. I have even been known to become aggressive, if I am seen at all, but most especially without my permission. This has been my way for longer than I care to admit.
Okay, go on.
I wish I had something of more substance to back it up. It feels strange to wish that something had happened to me to make me feel the way I do. But the truth is, I am afraid. I do not like what I am. No, that's not it. I love being what I am. I am a complex system of ducts and vents that brings air, literal life, to the home of this person that I love. But for such a miraculous function, I have always wished that I looked more the part. Do you understand what I mean?
I think so. I mean, you're self-conscious about where you are.
I am both grateful and stunned by how quickly you grasp things. Yes. I do not think the way I look is enough. I wish I were better. I wish I were more. Maybe just... I wish I were different.
Hector, I think we all feel like...
Well, I'm sure you're right, but I feel that way all the time. And I don't want to have my fear be the dominant force in my decision-making anymore. I don't think it's a way to thrive. I want more than my fear. So I have to confront the fear, and the only way I can think of to do that is to let you see me. So, I am inviting you to the attic. I want you to come up, and I want to meet you, and I want you to see me. And we'll just have to see if the fear can hold out, and I've decided to be brave. What do you think?
I'm in. I can't wait. Think what you guys.
Wonderful. Oh, God, now I'm nervous. I will see you soon.
Going to go down the hamper.
There's no yelling when you enter the laundry room today, but the tension is the thickest it's ever been. Harper and Dirk stand facing away from each other, neither speaking to the other. They perk up when they see you. It seems your little discussion the other day hasn't affected your relationship with them.
No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I can't get Durkee to see how much he hurts me.
Harper will never evaluate her behavior, ever. So, we need an outsider's perspective.
You're good with this stuff, right? Just tell us what to do.
I'm at my fucking wit's end. I'll take it. I just feel paralyzed when I think of leaving or staying.
I don't want Durkee to leave ever, but I don't know how to make him understand my feelings.
Please, just tell us what to do. I'm over this.
You two are toxic. Make a clean boy.
Toxic?
Come on, Harper. We both know it's true. Remember how it was for you with Chappie? You guys never fought like we do.
Well, yeah, but...
I saw everything back then. It was easy for you two.
You two making yourself and everyone around you miserable.
I guess we are.
I can cop to that.
I just don't even know what life looks like without you anymore.
Remember how it was before me? You can have that again. You can find someone to love you like Chappie did.
How can I? I don't know what's out there. You made me sad a lot, but you know me, and I know you. I don't want to start over.
I think you should be single for a while.
Single? I'm just so scared to lose Durkee the way I lost Chappie. I just wanted to hold on to him.
You never trusted me, even in the beginning. It took one wash cycle for you to freak out at me. I didn't even know what to do with it. So I just hid from you. And it made it all worse.
I think you need to take some time to yourself too.
That's fine with me. I know how I got here, but I don't really know what to do to never go there again. But I guess we can all agree this isn't good.
He sighs. Harper looks as if she might cry, but she manages to hold off.
Is this the end, then?
Think so, yeah.
Harper holds her arms out, and though Dirk hesitates for a moment, he walks over to envelop her in a tender hug.
I'll miss you, Durkee.
Don't miss me, Harper. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. You too.
They linger for a few moments, and then they part slowly, both turning to look at you.
We were so deep into this, we couldn't confront the truth on our own.
I needed someone else to tell me it's okay to let go. I'm scared too, but I'm gonna go see Washford in Drysdale.
To get clean?
I wish you well, Harper. I really do.
You too, Dirkie. Dirk.
Dirk gives each of you a nod, and then he walks off in the direction of the washer and dryer. Harper turns away, a tear sliding down her cheek.
I can't look.
She turns to you instead, with a warmth in her eyes.
You know, you've really been there for me. Now that Dirk's gone. I never realized just how weighed down he made me feel. But you come and go on your own all the time.
Yeah.
And no matter how much Dirk and I screamed at you
I will be your
coming
friend,
back.
but that nothing more, dude.
Maybe it's not that I have a trust issue. It's that Dirk couldn't be trusted.
Just please promise me.
She rolls her eyes at you.
All right, fine. I'll see someone about it. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about you and me. I've only known you a short while now, but you remind me of Chappie. With Chappie, it was right immediately, and you... It's just been so easy with you. You've seen me at my worst, and you keep coming back. I know it's a little fast, but I believe that when you know, you know. Please, tell me you'll stick around. I want to be with you.
Why don't we just be friends?
Huh. Friends. You know, I'm not even sure if I have any friends these days. I went from dating Chappie to dating Dirk. I spent all my time with them. I'm not really good at being single. Maybe with you I can just practice being friends with someone without dating them.
Harper reaches out for a hug.
Hell yeah, first fun.
Harper wraps her arms around you, closing her eyes and breathing in a little too deeply. Something about this feels a bit too intense for friends.
Friends. Wait here.
Harper doesn't even bother waiting for your response. She just leaves. Time passes unbelievably slowly. It feels somehow slower in this room. Just as you're beginning to contemplate leaving, Harper comes bounding back in.
Look at this!
She turns to show you her lower back, showing off a very bright and shiny tattoo. Judging by the redness of her skin, and the fact that you've never seen it before, it's pretty clear that it's brand new.
With that,
Harper beams at you.
It's a tattoo! To celebrate our new extremely normal, no lovey feelings relationship. Rebel did it for me. They're great at it.
She hands you a small piece of paper.
Here, so you can get your matching one.
Cool. Well, thanks.
Harper's smile only grows brighter.
Now everyone around the house will know you and I are best besties. Don't take too long now, all right? Everyone needs to know how tight we are. I'll make sure to remind you.
I'll post it, okay.
Now everyone around the house will know you and I are best besties.
I love this. Oh. Yeah.
To your relief, when you enter the office this time, Willie is not already mid-interview.
There you are. My steady right hand.
Yeah,
You're
I am.
right on time. Unfortunately, Mr. Shuttlecock is late.
Yeah, if you're not early with your interview, you're late.
Exactly. Perhaps Mr. Shuttlecock doesn't consider us worth his time.
The sound of air horns shatters the very thoughts in your mind. Before you can speak, someone is bursting into the room, bringing an atmosphere of chaos that overwhelms you both.
Now entering the stadium, the hometown hero, everyone's pal, your and my favorite, number 17, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock!
You're late.
I am? Ah, shit, my bad, y'all. I thought you said it'd come about now.
You're a minute late, and your little intro cost us more valuable time. So if you don't mind.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, sorry, ma'am.
Forget about it. Just tell us about yourself. Give us the Shuttlecock Sports elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch? You mean like,
Dunk very slowly mimes throwing a baseball, looking at you and Willie for confirmation that this is what you're asking of him.
No.
Shit, wait, elevator pitch. Elevator pitch. My bad.
He does the same thing, but this time he begins slowly crouching down, as if you were riding in an elevator. Willie doesn't even say anything this time. She just stares at him in a disbelieving silence.
I mean, I would too.
Dunk looks back and forth between the two of you, but when he finds no clues in your stunned expressions, he simply hands you a cleat.
Elevator pitch.
Oh, for God's sake. Just sum yourself up for us very quickly.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can do that. Okay, so check this out.
Dunk flexes hard, his muscles bulging. His physique is impressive on its own, but he's really laying it on thick here. There are muscles in places you didn't realize muscles could be. He's truly in excellent shape.
Go on.
This is it right here, baby.
What is? You're flexing?
This is Dunk Shuttlecock. The sports equipment, the myth, the legend. All this hard muscle is the Dunk Shuttlecock experience.
Did I give you the impression I invited you to speed dating? I'm asking you to sell me on your lifestyle.
Is that not what I'm doing?
No! You are not the product. Please, in 10 words or less, sum up why we should invest in the Shuttlecock experience.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right.
Dunk frowns, moving his lips without making any sound, counting silently on his fingers.
Me? Like sports?
He beams at the two of you, deeply pleased he managed to solve Willie's riddle.
It's not a willow, dude.
Incredible. Thanks very much, Mr. Shuttlecock. We'll be in touch in the days to come.
Cool. You have a nice day now.
Willy puts her head in her hands, sighing long and loud.
What the hell was that? What was that?
The Duncan Sugar Box experience.
Yeah, I got that. It must be real fucking nice knowing just who you are and where you're going at all times. I'd love to be wandering around just shouting, "Really work!" and knowing that was all I needed to make it. A guy like that probably got carried through existence on the strength of his athletic ability and star athlete status. I bet he came into this world with a football in one hand and a plan to get drafted to the big leagues in the other.
It can be a curse too, though. All the pressure, the exhibition, when you don't make it well, you'll hope you will.
Guess you end right back in the same boat with that whole wasted potential thing. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna shed any tears for some spoiled athlete. But I'll grant you that maybe Mr. Shuttlecock isn't necessarily the privileged baby I assumed he was.
Good.
So now that we've got that extremely important point out of the way,
Willy's gaze falls upon a paper in front of her. She scans over it briefly and then sighs.
I've got other interviews lined up around here. I'm wondering if it's all a waste of time. I want this to be work, but it's not. I mean, hell, look at this. Coffee with Jean-Loup?
Who?
Count yourself lucky if you don't know. But go have a chat with your toilet sometime and you'll find out. Am I gonna start a rap career at my age? And then this, lunch with Scandelabra?
I wouldn't wish that.
I mean, I figure maybe he had his, well, candelabras don't have ears. His candle holes to the ground? God, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I have to try.
The effort showing for the sake of feeling productive isn't actually productive at all.
Oh, look at you, the big productivity expert all of a sudden. Of course it's productive to perform productivity. And productivity is healthy. Ergo, performing productivity is healthy.
My brain.
Trust me, the math's here. I know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess I gotta prepare for my next interview. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, but just meet me back here later.
All right.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back! I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today? Right. Just make sure you can...
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee.
And there we are. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
Wait, why is there alcohol?
Yeah, it's more of a cocktail. You know how there's usually espresso martini at bars? The Irish coffee is kind of similar. You've got sugar and whiskey poured over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
That's a lot of ingredients.
Oh, but trust me, it really makes it all worth it when you prepare it correctly. We'll see you next time.
Getting some coffee so I can make nightmare ear my friend. So lover.
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her tonight. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being, the same way one might fidget with their hair.
Hello, my dear.
Hey, Nightmare.
Hey, you. The other night. Were you afraid? You know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared.
No, I'm definitely scared.
Oh, okay. I get the feeling you're just being nice to me, but I guess I'll take it.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway.
Get what?
I let you see more of myself than I intended. I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you.
I guess that's why you look at it.
Different?
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is now just one massive mirror. When she sees her own reflection, she screams.
When did this happen? Oh no. No.
Is it Terminal?
What? That's not how this works.
Nightmare is pulling at the shadows that make up her body, like one might pull at clothing.
I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I?
Maybe we can talk through it.
Talk this through. Wasn't that the entire problem? You can fix this. You're going to be afraid of me.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises goosebumps all over your body. But despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
A high screen.
I've still got it.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare? How do you deal with this?
Ooh. Stop hiding behind my dream.
But if I don't, then you'll... No. No. Wake up! Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone. Your heart races, but you're not afraid. What is this feeling? An oddly familiar face greets you when you open your closet. Strange. You could have sworn you've met before, but you're also certain you've never seen this guy in your life.
What's that look for? This how you greet everybody?
New tattoo right there. You look like Dirk.
Duh. It's me, Clarence. You met me as Dirk.
Nice.
This is the version of me that Harper was so opposed to. She just couldn't stand that I was hotter than her like this.
You said Dirk was pretty hotter than... I mean, both of your versions is hotter.
He gestures to the closet around him.
The Hanks live here, but we're certainly not an item.
So you were telling the truth.
Mostly. Harper was right about one thing. I did have another in my heart. She's just wrong about who it was.
Clarence puts his hands together, inserting them into the middle of your hanging clothes and pulling them apart suddenly, clearing the way for you to see the back of the closet.
Let me introduce... Feast your eyes on the finest, the sexiest, the cleanest Batman Dakimakura in existence.
No, 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 no. No, close. This mirror is the sexiest. You maybe have a body pillow. But this body pillow is important. And you ever can be.
Also known as a body pillow, if you're a fucking peasant. Oh yes, but don't worry. Bats is into sharing.
Clarence gives you a warm smile.
Friends.
It's been so hard getting any alone time, but you freed me from Harper's hamper. Bats and I are real grateful. We don't offer this to just anyone. But how'd you like to be our third?
I really want to do the option of number 4, but I'm just gonna be friends.
Friends? I mean, I guess I could use another friend. You can tell me what Harper's up to so Bats and I don't have to speculate. Keep an eye on her, all right? And hey, glad to have you here, even if we're not dating. I know you'll never do me dirty. It's a good day to be clean.
At long last, Hector reveals himself. And frankly, you're not sure why he's been so terrified to show himself to you. You might have expected some monstrous, vile creature, but he's just a nervous, sweet-looking vent dweller.
Well, hello there.
Hey, look at you. You did it. You're not my type, but you're cool as hell.
I did, yeah. I did. Look at that. I don't know what to say to you now, though, because you're here, and I've never had anyone be here before. I can feel myself getting carried away, if I'm being honest. What you've done for me, your support, your encouragement, I could fall in love with you all over again. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry.
About love. You're not quite my type, but I think you're cool as hell.
Yeah, yes, of course, that's all right. My God, to even be able to say that it's all right, that I'm all right.
How good.
The idea of you rejecting me, even a few days ago, would have destroyed me. You were the only beautiful thing in my world. But what you've given me, even by seeing me and being honest with me, I have so much more now. Somehow I have light, I have space and opportunity. Remarkable, really. I never could have predicted this. Go be someone else's type. I applaud you and I support you, and I have my own love to find. Please come back. Anytime. I'll be here, my friend.
Oh my God. Who entity is good?
You are great.
Hey, you're back. The fertilizer is totally working! Okay, not really. But I've been doing all this research on manifestation and positive self-talk, and I think it's going to be really helpful for me.
Wait.
Anyway, I'm actually glad you're back because... Drum roll once again, please. I've got a brand new plan to become a real plant. A real plant plan. After the fertilizer debacle, I went back to the drawing board, started my research from scratch. And it turns out I was missing a key ingredient in my whole appraisal of the situation.
Oh,
are you sure you're ready for this? It's called the Woot.
The Woot. Okay, I bite. Tell me about the Woot.
I think you're really gonna connect with this. The Woot basically is love. I know it sounds cheesy, but hear me out. It means encouragement, visibility. Woot is the essence of giving someone support, cheering them on, believing in them. And you don't even necessarily have to feel those things in order to give them to someone. That's the crazy part. You can offer someone the Woot before you feel it. And in the offering, and by them receiving it, you actually get it too. You know what this sounds like, right?
Magic?
Total magic! I am so glad that you get it.
So how does this factor into
Yes,
you?
so glad you asked. Allow me to introduce to you...
Chrissy holds up a small green and pink watering can. It seems pretty unremarkable to your eye, but you suppose you'll have to wait and see.
The Wootering Can!
The
This
Wootering
can, the technology in this humble garden implement is so specialized that it can literally hold and transfer the pure essence of Woot from the can to me. And through the power of the Woot, presto, I become real. The Woot doesn't exist only in this can, of course, but according to the manufacturers, this is the most efficient way to preserve the power of the Woot and transfer it in its purest form.
Woot. I wouldn't have Woot in the can like a Woot.
Yeah, that totally works too, if you were intending to woo me. Which would be interesting. Are you?
Oh, absolutely.
I have to say, I might just take you up on that, provided you help make me real first. We can talk about that later. Anyway, I'm sure you can imagine how much Woot is lost to evaporation in a traditional transfer procedure.
What is the transfer that you play?
Ooh, what a great question. Cheering at a game or a concert. That's a pretty recognizable one. Think about it. Those fans are watching, paying attention, loving, moving, and grooving, producing huge quantities of Woot. And by the time it gets to the field or the stage, all the way over there, so far away from the source, how much of it has just drifted away?
I have never thought of that ever.
I hadn't either, but now that I have, it makes sense. So, the can is a really logical investment.
So what I have to do?
I've already filled the can, but the Woot charging ceremony as described in the instructions takes 2. So we do the ceremony, and then you water me, or you Wooter me, I guess, and then... I don't know. I guess I'm real. Ah, so exciting! What do you think? Are you ready?
I'm so into
Yes!
this.
Ah, you are Okay, so to start, we both stand next to the can. Do we hold hands? No. Okay. And we both deliberately imagine the woot making its way from the can across the medium of the water, intertwining with my roots.
Yes, filling you with life, worthiness, and
Exactly! And when we have this image firmly in our mind's eyes, we say with a big breath, and the woot shall be. Woot shall be? Yep, woot shall be. Okay, imagining. Okay, I've got it. Do you have it?
front and center.
Wonderful! Okay, ready for the words? Here we go. And the woot shall be.
The woot shall
be. Quick, pour the water.
You pour the woot, or the watering can at any rate, doing your best to think positive thoughts for sweet Prissy.
Is it working? I feel like it's working. The fertilizer kind of tingled like pins and needles. This is much more soft, warm. It's like that time someone thought I was real and left me in a greenhouse for a few hours at the home warehouse. Gosh, what a fantastic day that was. I got to talk to a hydrangea, a real one. Can you see a difference?
Prissy looks just as she had before, save for a bit of extra moisture on her leaves.
I can't really tell. You just look a little wetter.
Oh boy. If I have to stomach one more time that it hasn't worked, that I'm still not real, that I'm just a plastic plant, no different from a grocery bag or a bike tire. Oh no. It's amazing what you can take, isn't it? When you don't have a choice.
We will try again. You will find.
I will. I'll try until it works. I think I'd better rest now. Tired, but not defeated. Thanks for your help. You're just the best. I think this would be a lot harder without someone who believes in me.
A colourfully dressed board gamer beams at you, but even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off. His smile is a little too wide, his stare a little too intense. You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-de ho! I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
Jesus, I just want to enthuse. Hi, Parker.
Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big ol' attic. But you seem like a nice sort of gal already. Maybe you could be my next relationship. Would you like that?
I would.
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules. I love rules. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me? As they pertain to my whole deal and how this is going to turn out?
Sure, why not?
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus.
Cool. So, our racing
Ultimately,
base
yes,
can.
but your actions during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
Interesting. I like you.
I'm falling in love with you. Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about you. Meet me here next time for our first game, Sandyland!
Sandyland. Okay, can't wait. Okay. Now I want to talk to Nightmares, and we are going down. Down to good coffee. Corda.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Right. Just make sure you can...
Kopi makes a lovely cup of...
And... Alright. You've had the Irish coffee a few times now.
Yes.
Assuming you're not completely gone from the booze, pop quiz. Why do you need to use Irish whiskey while making an Irish coffee?
It's smoother with a hint of vanilla.
That's right. It is smoother and does have hints of vanilla in the taste to bring out the tones of the coffee.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz.
Sure thing.
Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Go. Coffee before bedtime. Gonna have a swell nightmare.
Nightmare looks both pleasant and horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear.
You're not gonna scare me again.
No. Not yet, anyway. I did some thinking, and I had a little realization.
Please follow.
I thought I was losing my touch. That I couldn't scare you now that you knew me better. Fear of the unknown is cured by knowing, after all. But then I put it all together. Familiarity brings a whole new sort of fear to the table. After all, when you have something to lose, when you think you know someone, oh, it makes me shiver just to think of it.
When you have something to lose.
Oh.
Nightmare's formless cheeks manage a cute flush. Somehow.
It's been fun getting to know you lately. And if I can be a little bold. You're cute when you're scared, you know? The way your body trembles. The frenzied beat of your panicked heart. Sometimes I scare you just to hear you scream. I thought you knowing me was the beginning of the end. But maybe it's the beginning of...
love. Which shape?
Yes, to be precise. I want to be with you. I like you. Like, really like you. I just want to scare you forever.
And I like you too.
Hearing you say it back, it's a little scary. But I love scary things. I can't see you every night, but when I do, I promise it's going to be special. Maybe I scare the daylights out of you.
Okay, I'm sorry. And I will, Mom.
You keep
Go.
saying that you don't.
Or maybe I give you a little sprinkle of sweetness. You never know what you're going to get. But when it's done, just before you wake, it'll be just me and you.
Kiss her.
As you draw closer to Nightmare, she grows more nervous. She seems to read your intent well enough, bending down to meet you despite her clear nervousness. Kissing her is strange and wonderful. You can't make out a pair of human lips, but somewhere in the darkness your lips find her, and she lets out a sigh that warms you and sends a slight shiver down your spine.
You keep that up, and you're going to turn this into a very different sort of dream. But that's for another night. I won't scare you tonight. I just want to enjoy my time with you. But no promises for next time.
Scare me.
Oh? Well, if that's what you want.
Nightmare vanishes, and the room grows dark around you. You hear her laugh echoing through the enclosed space of your room, and then there are hands everywhere around you. Monstrous hands, made of some strange sort of black goop that numbs your skin where it touches you. They grab at you en masse, somehow unpleasantly slimy and yet impossible to fight off. They squeeze you tightly in their fists, pulling you down into the black mire your bed has become. You can't scream. You can't move. But as darkness claims you, you think you can hear Nightmare's giggle in your ear.
Damn, baby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that will be it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you later. Maybe in something else, maybe in nothing. But who knows? Bye!